From the borough of Queens, we're at the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the San Diego Padres and the New York Mets. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Noah Syndergaard, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, coming on now, a guy with some of the best stuff in all the game, Noah Syndergaard. Big fastball, approaches triple digits, and one of the things that separates Syndergaard from most of the other starting pitchers in baseball, that hard slider he'll throw anywhere between 92 and 96 miles an hour. Nothing tricky about Syndergaard, power pitcher deluxe.
Jurickson Profar is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't, one series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Hit back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there.
だいぶ昔にね、行った記憶はあるんですけど。
In to hit will be Trent Grisham. Popped him up. Lindor shading to his right. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
動物園もそういやあんまないですね。
He's coming off a nice month where he hit 8 home runs. That's like 2 every week.
言われてみたら。
If you could throw out 2 every week, you're going to have big numbers at the end of the year, and that's what he did last month. It showed me a lot about who he is and the power he has.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr.
確かに調べても動物園って言ってもなんか出てこないですね。唯一あれちゃいます。そこの王子動物園か天王寺動物園ですかね。多分一番近くて天王寺動物園ですかね。あんまないですよ、動物園。
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
Conforto will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out. So here's Will Myers, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season.
だいぶなくなってるから、だいぶ昔エキスポランドいうのがあったんですよ。確か千里中央の方でしたかね、あれ。
He's set and the pitch.
あとは枚方パークとかですか。枚方パークもなんか中途半端に遠いんですよ。ちょうど万博があったとこでしたね。枚方パークもね、京阪乗っていきゃいけるんですけど、なんか中途半端に遠いですね。
Here's Manny Machado now as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
あとはあれちゃいます。あやめ池遊園地でしたっけね。あれもまた遠いんですよね。なんか近鉄乗って行った記憶があるんですけど。確かあやめ池やったような。うん。まあ今はもうでっかいあそこのね、USJ があるから。
Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Padres leave a pair, and now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Blake Snell will be on the mound for the series opener.
神戸の方もね、子供の頃よう言ってましたけどね。
One stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
遠いとか金玉とかそんなんばっかりな。
He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, number 6.
And the pitch.
USJ が一番近いっちゃ近いですけどね。
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Second, the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Now 1 down with the bases empty, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis. First pitch on the way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matty, everyone always looks at the schedule and these cross-country trips can be a bear. I always looked at them with a smile on my face. 5 hours into playing with the boys, playing some cards, really coming together. I feel like that's where the chemistry of the team really starts to take shape on those long cross-country trips. Let's see how this team plays today.
Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
In now, Dominic Smith. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Looking to get on base and keep this
ガンダムの本編は興味はあるんですか？あれ。ガンダム系はあれなんですか？8月に出るらしいですね。
Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. That'll bring up Austin Nola.
まあスーパーロボット対戦もね出てましたけど。
Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch popped up.
どんなもんやろな。でも無料のガンダムよりかは面白いんちゃうすか。わからんすけど。無料でガンダムありましたよ。ガンダムオペレーションでしたっけ。あれもオンラインバトルみたいですけどね。
Stepping in now, Tommy Pham lines softly toward the hole, and this is taken for the out.
無料も初めどうかと思ったんですけど。
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Now here's the pitch. No score here as we play inning number 2. Line drive base hit.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Cox used to get when the 8-hole hitter would get a knock. And I would know that, boys, because I batted an awful lot in that 8-hole in the early days.
To the plate now, Blake Snell, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Hosmer is off at first with 2 away. And he lays off for ball 1.
センチネルがおるといいけどな。センチネル。センチネルとは。
Grounded softly to the right, scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One left for San Diego. We'll go to the bottom of the second.
あのシリーズも最近は微妙な感じやからな。そうなんですか。だいぶ飽きられてるんですかね。
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. 1 for 3 back on Wednesday.
The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
お腹ポンポンのやつが来た。お腹ポンポン。猫野郎さんですか。
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
センチネルはガンダムセンチネル。ローゼンさん、こんにちは。いや、あれ買いましたよ。ローゼンさんがやってたカイロの野球ゲーム。はい、ちょうどセールで半額でしたね。ガンダムセンチネル。あれは安かったですね。まあ一応信長もね、買って夜中にやってたんですけど、初めでも進行のあれができんくてね、なんかどうもバグっとったみたいですけど、なんぼ時間を進めよう思っても進まんからおかしいなと思って。で、終わってから見たら、そうなんですね。夜勤や言うてましたね、そういや。もうすぐアプリが来てましたけどね。
That's kind of the name of the game for a pitcher, and as a starter, it really helps him work deep into games.
Matty V, one of the toughest parts about scoring runs is bunching 3 or 4 hits together an inning, and that's one of the things this guy does really well. He's tough to hit, and he's really tough to get 3 or 4 hits off of. That's one of the reasons why he's one of the better pitchers.
氷川きよしが担当してましたからね。
Here comes the 1-2. Catches the corner, got him looking.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second.
自分はあれなんか名前誰やったかな。なんか東北の方の人なんですけどね。
Standing in now, Michael Conforto. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 3 homers and 8 runs batted in. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Fielded cleanly. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. The love of the game runs deep with these folks.
東北といえばサブ北島。サブ北島。
Jurickson Profar digs in
Leading off
next.
for the Padres, the second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
Now here's the first offering. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Looking at his career totals, Profar is a batting line residing in the 230s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways.
で
He
も
brings
ほんま
value to
ね
the
やた
manager
ら
on a daily
武将
basis.
もおるから数がすごいですね。
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
まあ今回のはなんか吉幾三さん東北やったんですか。
Still a ball and 2 strikes.
まあキャラクターがなんか考えて動くらしいんでね。
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Lazy fly ball out to center field. McNeil ranging into the outfield, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race.
プレイヤーの指示なんか無視して動く。勝手に考えてどんどん動いていくらしいですけど。
Digging in next, Trent Grisham flew out in his only at-bat so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air out to center field.
ちょうど発表会みたいなんで、渋沢光さんがえらい甲冑ってなんかやってたみたいですね。
Next up, Fernando Tatis Jr. flew out last
渋
time.
沢光40周年記念とか言って。
His last AB certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 3 up,
でも
3 down
甲
for
冑
San
なん
Diego.
か
Home half of the
奥さ
third
ん
coming
が
up. No score.
選んだらしいですけど。
Leading up for the Mets, the center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
パッと見写真見たときなんか女の人が横におんのかなと思ったら違うかったですね。センチネルの物語の話、年齢的にバレるけど読んでたよ。ガンダムね、よう知らないんですよね。なんか体験版が来とったからね、一応ダウンロードしたんですけど、8月に出るらしいですよ。
The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch called for a strike. Right side.
Wow.
That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets.
He doubled up on that one, Danny. Back-to-back changeups. Nice job by the batter right there, staying on that pitch.
That's one of the things that this pitcher will do, though, Mark. His changeup is so good, he's not afraid to throw it back-to-back pitches.
At the plate now, Tomas Nido. And that misses for ball 1. The numbers coming in. He's at 255, 1 home run and 6 RBIs. And that one yanked just foul. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Pillar on at first, nobody out. And he got him.
よいしょ。
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
人物は幕末の人がモデルなんだよ。
So now to the plate, Noah Syndergaard, and they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 1 hit's all they get. On now to the top of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Will Myers is set to lead things off.
まあだから一回ね、体験版をやってみてどんなもんか見てみようかなと。
He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8.
全然ちゃいますけど、昔センチメンタルグラフィティとかいうゲームありましたね。だいぶ古いですけど。
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And it's fouled away.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here.
4, 5, and
6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base. So another multi-hit game for him as he's aboard here in the top of the 4th inning. And we take a look there at the team leaderboard in that category as this total is currently tops on the Padre Ball Club. And in steps Manny Machado as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. Struck out in his first at bat. Machado now on 0-1. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Pilar. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that brings up Austin Nola. From the stretch, he offers it up and sends a bouncer out to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in now for San Diego, Tommy Pham. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
16歳だな。16歳。
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Belted high and deep into right center.
いやー、上がりすぎか。いやー、もうちょい届かん。当時16歳ことですか。あの時でも中学じゃなかったんかな。高校ぐらいやったんですかね。今いくつなんかな。違うね。多分やってたの高校1年とかね2年ぐらいやったような気がするんですよ。
First delivery to him. Line to the right side. Myers is there to put it away for route number 1.
松本伊代はヒロミの嫁だからいくつだ。松本伊代。
JD Davis the next to bat. swing, and he launches
これ持ってい
this
か
one
れた
to
か。
deep left field. A ball that's carrying. On the
おー、
warning
取った。
track, he
危
makes
な。
the catch.
入るかと。
So two are gone in the Mets half of the fourth, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. No runs, just one hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself. And it's ruled strike two.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are open.
ああ、
And
こ
he
れは持っ
grooves
て
the
かれた。
fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Gone!
ユキの曲にもあるんだけど。
Solo shot to right center. Number 25 for him on the year, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
昔はあれでしたね。なんか、ジュリー&マリーとかありましたよね。
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So here's Pete Alonso.
The first baseman.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Flew out in his only at-bat so far.
ジュニーね。ジョニー・ライデンなら知ってる。
You can really tell they're trying to
Johnny
keep the ball
Riley.
in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Can't keep the weight back. and he
だい
falls
ぶ前、
behind
なん
1
か
and
猿
2.
岩石も CD 出してましたよね。
Got him swinging, and that's the third out. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo home run. We're through four. It's 1-0 Mets.
赤い稲妻。なんかそれも聞いたことありますね。
Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. 7 of their at-bats have resulted in first pitch outs. So he said they need to find ways to get better pitches to swing at early in the count. That, or change their approach and work themselves into deeper counts where they might get more chances to hit a mistake pitch. Either way, they're looking to make adjustments down here.
スピードやら、今もやってはりますけど、TM レボリューションとかね。
Now here's the pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that'll get down for a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at bat at a time.
スマップの曲ちゃいました。ちゃいましたってまた別か。
Into the box now. Blake Snell hit high and deep to straightaway right field.
伸びる伸びる
Ball
伸び
that's
る。
carrying. And this
Wow,
will kick off the base of the wall. Hosmer rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate. We're all
ス
square
ピ
in
ード
one
は自民
apiece.
党や。
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The
あの人で
leadoff
したよ
man
ね。
shows him how it's done, and he comes right
確か
behind
に
him
今自
following
民党
suit.
員でしたね。
Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
Here's Jurickson Profar as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
いろいろあるんです。
1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Now a man at third with 1 away, and that brings up Trent Grisham.
昔なんかカウントダウン TV とかいうのよう見てましたけどね。夜中1時ぐらいやってたのかな。確か TBS 系列なんですけど。
And he fouls this one off. Snell stands at third with 1 gone in the inning.
ようランキングとか言ってね、やってましたけど。
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball.
カウントダウン TV にガンダム出てこない。
Misses ball 2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Runners at the corners here with 1 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr.
ウィング。どの太郎が一番有名からしい。どの太郎。ああ。危ない。
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Here's Will Myers. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
ドン桃太郎。
First pitch of the AB on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will wind up a
昔
foul
はよ
ball,
うテレビ見
strike
てま
2.
したもんね。今もテレビを見ることはなくなったんですけど。
Here it comes on 0-2. Got him swinging, made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the 5th coming up. Padres lead it 2-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
ウルトラマン太郎とどっちが有名か。
to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats
ウ
right
ルトラ
now.
マ
He
ン
said
も
they've
な
been
んか
chasing
テレビ
the
で見
pitches
た
out of
記
the
憶
zone
はあるん
all
ですけど
game,
ね。
which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping in the long ball threat, Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor.
あの時確かね、スラムダンクとか見てましたよ。
Now the pitch.
わしは80の世代や、80。ウルトラマン80ですか。なんか恐竜と戦ってやってるテレビは見た記憶はあるんですけど。太郎の息子の大河ならこの前やってた。
1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Now here it comes. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Fly ball out toward left center field.
これは落ちる。
In there, a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
First offering. Michael Conforto is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
あとはやっぱあれで
Well,
す
these
よ。エ
guys
ヴァン
haven't
ゲリオ
had too
ン
many
が
opportunities yet to test the
なんか
running
夕
game in
方
this one,
6時
so
半
they
ぐら
could
いから
decide to put a
や
man
っ
in
てた
motion
記
right
憶あ
there.
りますけど。
A 1-0 delivery. Lays off again and it's 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
2-1 after the foul ball there. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
He is in complete command.
でも主題歌の残酷な天使のテーゼが大ヒットしましたので、今も新しいウルトラマンやってるのは知ってる。へえ、今もやってんすね。
But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Another try at 2-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Jeez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for
今の
something
映画
off
のや
speed,
つが
but he
新
just
し
couldn't
い
pull the trigger
ウ
on
ル
that
トラマン
fastball.
ちゃうのか。
Stepping in now, Kevin
うわ、
Pillar.
走ってきた。
Weak grounder
う
down
わ、
the
ボ
line
テ
at
ボテ
third.
や。よいしょ。
Indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the Shure out. So now into the box is Tomas Nido, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
What a
ウルトラマンデッカ。
If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Fouled away.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good
関
pitch
西のウ
right
ルトラ
here.
マン
Count moves to a ball
関
and 2
西のウル
strikes
トラ
now.
マン
1-2. Here it is. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired.
カラータイマーが
Mets
左
lead
右
one.
にある。
Our score remains 2-1.
ウルトラマンデッカ。チャイマンガナ。チャイマンガナ。
All set for the start of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Manny Machado.
Number 13, Manny Machado.
Now here's the pitch. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Oh, this ball is absolutely blasted.
いただきました。
High and deep. Gone.
新ウルトラマンのゾフィーって言っちゃダメだな。
It's a solo home run off the bat of Manny Machado, number 10 for him on the year, and it gives the Padres a 3-1 lead.
ゾーフィーって言わなあかんって 同僚に言われた。
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Now
ウ
the
ル
New
ト
York
ラマンっ
manager's up
て
off
見
the
てた
bench
けど
on his way
全
to
く
the
記憶
mound.
にない。
And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight.
あんま覚えてないです
He'll
ね。
wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless.
なんか名前忘れましたけど、キョンシーのね、なんか実写ドラマみたいな、見てた記憶ありますね。名前が出てこないですけど。なんか頭に札みたいな貼っつけてね。電源同士やろ。てんてん。なんか変にね、動きが速かったような。ジャッキー・チェンが出てきそうな感じでしたけどね。霊言同士。点々とスイカ頭はリアル兄弟。
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pilar is there and he has it for the first out.
スイカ頭大人になってめっちゃイケメンになってモデルしてた。
So next to hit is Tommy Pham. He flew out in his last AB. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. A late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field.
これは行ったかも。ああ、入らなかった。
He gets there, and that's the second out. Stepping in next, Eric Hosmer. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
And he fouls this one off.
点々シャドウ竜松竹在籍。
Soft liner to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You know, it's funny. The first 2 strikes are for the fans. You're trying to put balls in the seats right there. With 2 strikes, it's for the team. You got to shorten up and find a way, and that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
Standing in now, Blake Snell. As he get caught chasing a bad one there is strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
まあでもいろんなテレビやってましたからね。
The 0-1 delivery. 1-1. And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Here comes the 1-2. He swung out and missed. He got him on strikes.
めっちゃ見た。2010年に地味にキョンシーブームあったから。2010年、もう12年前ですか。
Jose Martinez is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. First pitch on its way.
なんか夢中になって見てたアニメとかってあるんですか？なんかアニメも昔は見てたけどね、最近見ることもなくなりましたけどね。大ブームは1980年代後半。
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Back goes Grisham. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. 1 away now for the Mets in the 6th. And that'll bring in
ガキの頃は何でも見てた。
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
やわらとかいう柔道アニメ見てましたね。
Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the third baseman, J.D.
Next, it'll be J.D. Davis.
でもそれ見てたものによって年代がわかる。あれでも完全生でやってた時ですよ、あれ。
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
夜7時半からやってたんですよ。やわらの作者は共産主義やからな。やわらはね、リアルタイムで見てましたね。
Ball 2. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1.
Ball
3. Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
安倍死ねとかやってたから今黙ってこそこそしとるはずや。あっちゃ。
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And oh, that gets him on the mound.
おいしんぼはなんかね、よく朝再放送かなんかやってるのをちょこちょこ見てましたね。
And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off,
あとはやっぱ名探偵コナンでしょ。あれもよう見てましたね。
At the plate now, Dominic Smith, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game.
スタミナがやばい。おいしんぼってなんか見なくなったな。
The 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Myers is under it. And that ends the inning. Mets strand 1. And it remains a 3-1 ball game.
あれも作者がやばいから。
Dylan Betances is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
あと前の選挙で通ってた赤松健っていう人のラブヒナとかいうのを見てました。
First pitch of the AB now, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Chased a bad one there, 1-1.
ラブヒナどっかにあるな。内容一つも覚えてない。はっきり覚えてないですけど。
Fouled away. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the seventh. It's ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase it. He doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
At the plate, Trent Grisham, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. No hits to this point. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one.
日本人じゃないのか。
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance.
生まれはチャイナ、国籍日本。
Gets him looking up around the letters.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside on this fastball.
Tucapita Marcano will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Smith
will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
でも小学生とか中学ぐらいでしたかね。あの時やったらなんか周りが声優になりたいとかいう人多かったですね。コミック読むとちょこちょこ半日入ってたから。
One left for San Diego, and it's still 3-1.
中国政府に命狙われるのか。
Tucapita Marcano is the new shortstop as he stays in the game after entering as a pinch hitter. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Pete Alonso. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard.
ちょいちょい連載止まってた。それまたすごいですね。ああ、これや。
Matt Strom will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. First offering on its way.
連載クレームストップ。わお。すごいですな。昔はほんま週刊少年ジャンプをよう買ってましたね。毎週月曜日にね、発売されるたの覚えてるんですけど。
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Count even at 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
もともとうちんとこは月曜日やったんすけど、隣町行ったらなんか土曜日に売っててね。チャリンコ乗ってよ行ってましたわ。
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 on its way. A bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly.
でもドラゴンボールは夢中で読んでましたね、あれね。
Next up is Michael Conforto. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. Down in order go the Mets. They still trail it
ち
here
ょうどそのジャン
3-1.
プに電影少女とかいうのがあったんですよ。確か作者が桂正和さんでしたっけ。なんかそれは覚えてますね。
High and deep to right center. Ranging back is Pilar at the track.
Wow.
On the warning track, he makes the
鳥山と
catch.
か仲がいい。
At the plate now is Austin Nola. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
電影少女もどっかにある。埋もれてますか。
Here's the first pitch. Popped up. McNeil has a play.
あられちゃんに田舎者扱い書かれた。
So the next to bat will be Tommy Pham. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch.
あとなんかボーイズビーとかいうのなんかよう見てましたね。
You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
The 0-1. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone.
それもなんか聞いたことありますね。チャラ男漫画か。
A solo shot that time for Tommy Pham. 8th home run on the season for him, and the Padres have made it a 4-1 game.
あられちゃんは大体のモブキャラは友人とか編集者で書かれるって。
Now batting, the first baseman.
The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Back up the middle, reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's now 4-1 Friars.
確かにマシリトも伝説の編集長マシリトも
Now the first pitch.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Here comes the 0-1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a shot toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes one, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
でも最後はやっぱり鳥島さん。最後はなんか2人エッジとかいう、あれもなんか大ヒットしてましたよね。あれ確かジャンプじゃなかったですよね。なんか違う雑誌やったような。
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. 0-2, here it is. Fouled off. Millar stands at second with no outs. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Luis Guillorme will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. First pitch coming, here it is.
懐かしいネタも投下したのではーい
Hit in the air out toward left. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So next to bat will be Jeff McNeil. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's gone 2 for 5. He's set. Here it comes. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
いろいろ思い出しましたね。
Hit in the air down the right field line. Myers is after it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Mets leave 1, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Jerry's Familia enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
代打で
Jose Azocar will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here.
エロ漫画言うやろ誰もがでもそれは通る道じゃないですか
First pitch on its
なん
way.
やかんや言う
9th
て
inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. The 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
So now to the plate, Jurickson Profar, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 is a sinker that misses for a ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring to pitch and just go ahead and challenge him.
Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field.
Wow.
He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around second now and headed for third.
それもなんか聞いたことあり
And
ます。
he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Now, time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Brian O'Grady will grab a bat and pinch hit now, and he'll be looking for at least a fly ball as he's got a runner at third and only 1 away. Here's the first pitch to him as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. Swing and a little tapper. Profar takes his lead at third with 1 away. Fly ball right down the line in left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate.
さらに追加。
One more on the sac fly as that'll make this a 5-1 game.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And the sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
First offering, Tucupita Marcano is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
The 1-0 home is a slider taken for a ball.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
2 balls and a strike now.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Pitch is popped up.
Wow.
Davis
果たしていつ大逆転があるのか。それはこの9回の裏にあるかもしれないですよ。
2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Padres 5 and the Mets 1. Brian O'Grady will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
さあ、これでまあ普通のピッチャーやりながら、やばくなったら、また交代で。
6'5" right-hander takes over on the mound. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And into bat next will be J.D. Davis.
The third baseman,
And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Dominic Smith.
Into the box, Dominic Smith, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
1-2 to Dominic Smith. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal.
そっか、競争いや。ライブはライブ発売でした。
3-2 full count. 1 out,
体
nobody
験
on.
版もやると言いながら、結局やらずに。
And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. Myers is back to the track as he takes it for route number 2. Now to bat, Pete Alonso. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First delivery to him. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder on the run. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1 the final score. The Padres used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Blake Snell earns win number 7 on the season, so that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
お坊ちゃまくん。懐かしいですね。
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the
これで3連勝か。この絵をゲームにしてくれいうのが始まり。へえ。お坊ちゃまくん。 こんだけでも勝ってもまだ11ゲーム離れてるっていう。離れすぎですね。まあでも下のチームも10ゲーム離れてますね。原始人編の主人公がその、原始人編。よいしょ。さあ、終わりますか。駅前に行きますか。駅前。駅前留学ですか。ロバですな。よいしょ。あっちゃ。さあ、では。